Following the quake that devastated Christchurch in February 2011, a group of artists engaged with teachers and children to explore the nature of dreams and what happens when these are damaged. The drama, played out in schools throughout the city, became known as the Cloth of Dreams and gained wide publicity as a web video entitled A Teaspoon of Light. In May, the initiators of the project returned to Christchurch to continue the work.
There was something that needed to be followed up.
It was a challenge which had come back from the work, which sort of describes the ongoing nature of that kind of work, that we'd done something and that it had resolved something at the time, but that it actually created new problems.
The Christchurch experience had changed in the months after the quake. There was now a realisation that the torn fabric of the city would never be fully repaired, and teachers now wanted new directions for the children to explore. Now was the time too to put much more work into the hands of local artists, people who had not been able to contribute as much in the immediate aftermath of the quake. In this collaboration of teachers, visitors, children and local artists, the work developed in a very fluid fashion.
Open your eyes.
Where is it? Where is it?
We went in with one plan of what we were going to do, and then by the end of the 2 days, most of that had been replaced by moments that had happened, you know, by chance or, you know, with the unplanned moment.
Sarah, are you just about ready for school? Just give me 1 minute.
One thing that emerged was a semi-scripted pretext to the session, a short piece of teacher and role as the girl who wakes to find that she's lost her cloth of dreams.
Where is it?
Of course. What's happened in the story so far? Have you been watching it yet?
She's lost her dream cloth. She's searching high and low, but she can't find it anywhere.
If you were Sarah and you'd lost your dream cloth, like lost it, and doesn't just have your dreams of the past, but it has all the dreams of all the things you want to be when you're older, and you lost it, how would you be feeling?
Shocked.
Shocked.
Devastated.
Devastated.
Might you lose the best dreams you've ever had in the world? She might be really scared that she might lose like her imagination as well.
If you lose your dreams, you might lose your imagination too. And what I noticed was the response of the children. There was a measurable qualitative difference in their performance in terms of its focus and its intensity as a response to enrol work. Do you want to be in the story with me, with the dream maker?
Yes.
Oh. Would you like to put on your own dream coat? Put it on.
The children readily accepted the invitation to assist the dream maker, taking on the mantle of experts themselves and helping him unpack the dream cloth that he'd found. And as they gazed at it, the assistant dream makers were able to interpret the dreams.
Courage and care. Yeah, which ones look like courage? Hope. Where's the hope?
There. It says it.
And there's love.
And happiness.
And happiness.
And what's...
And I remember those lovely moments of laying it out and great gasps coming from them as they looked at the beautiful colours and the shapes.
But using that as an opportunity to lead them towards the symbolic interpretation of the shapes, and by the questioning around, you know, what kind of dream might a heart be? If that was a dream, what kind of dream is it? So those kinds of questions that then gave us so much material to work with later on in the drama.
So she's worried that she's going to lose the colour out of her life.
The children wanted to return the dreams to Sarah and agreed that the best way to do this was to get them off the cloth. And in this context, where the young people helped develop the drama, each group came up with their own way of doing this.
So you have some kids scraping them off, magic rubbers.
Yeah, shaking them with magic spells. And
maybe that was part of the joy of the work. We ended up in different places because we were prepared to end up in different places. Dorothy Heathcote once said beautifully, when you're working in classrooms, keep your eye on the arrow, not the target. And certainly what that meant for us as we were working, we were constantly having to look at what was actually unfolding in front of us and how we might shift and move that, rather than, well, this is where we're going to end up at the end of the hour with these young people. They're floating. Careful, 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 careful. Hold it tight.
Each child now held one or more dreams from Sarah's cloth, and the next task was to bring these dreams to life. One of the artists demonstrated how this could be done.
Just watch what happens. When I blow this up into the air, you'll see the star shape and really proud. You ready?
In a very short time period, the children had moved from observers to performers, first using their own bodies to bring a dream to life, and then working with others, initially by using the convention of mirroring. Very few of these children have danced before, yet teacher modelling enabled them to develop their own short dance phrases by combining each other's dream movements.
We saw young boys and girls move with passion, with belief, with commitment across that space. And for me, watching those kids do that work, I thought this is really good, rich theatre.
Having brought Sarah's dreams to life, the time arrived to show them to her and let her gather them again.
Sarah, it's time to get up.
By the end, we had worked out how we could make the dreams move. The first work we'd done had been quite static, but this was actually around finding other forms of expression for the young people to play with.
The second workshops really did become multiple art forms interrelating with each other, working from the visual of the dream cloth to the physical, interpreting the different shapes and symbols into movements, and then bringing music into that process.